Businessman is accused of making threats and faces DUI and weapons charges.
Since his recent arrest, local residents have come forward claiming he's taken millions that were supposed to be invested. KMIR's Julie Bueller has this exclusive report.
The man is known as John B. He was a popular local businessman running in influential circles and making friends thanks to an easy charm, fancy suits, and fancier cars. But after that arrest, multiple elderly locals have come forward saying he took millions from their retirement funds, all while promising millions more in return.
We're intelligent, college-educated people, but everybody that he targeted was intelligent, highly educated, with money, or he was a real con.
This local couple who asked not to be identified tells KMIR they believe the man they thought was their stockbroker is a con man. His legal name is Mehmet Biyokoglu, but he goes by the name John B.
We were first introduced to John through a mutual acquaintance. He was recruited by John to find people that had money so that he could help them with their investments and make them more money.
He claims to be the CEO of 5-Star Financial in Irvine, and according to documents provided by this couple, over a 2-year period, he took nearly $2 million of their savings with the promise of doubling their money. When they asked to see the returns, the couple say they were given the runaround.
A lot of things were starting to add up. We weren't getting reports like we should. Everything was vague.
When they did receive reports, they say they were falsified. The logo of J.P. Morgan cut and pasted on this report, confirmed to them by a J.P. Morgan banker. Also confirmed their money was never invested. And these numbers on this report, fake.
It all sort of culminated is when we went to the bank and found out that our money was not where it was supposed to be.
As the victims continued to press Biyokoglu about their finances, they say his responses became combative.
John sent my husband an email and said, "I don't like your attitude. I'm not going to be in touch with you anymore. If you need anything, you can always get it through Anna Holt." This is supposed to be our stockbroker who's got close to $2 million of our money, and he doesn't want to talk to us.
Holt is the president of 5-Star Financial and has appeared at multiple arraignments for Biyokoglu. She declined comment on the allegations against him as she and her husband left the latest proceedings.
You guys have a comment about the embezzlement and fraud that 5-Star Financial is being accused of? Any statement about the millions of dollars that were taken from multiple elderly couples and their retirement funds?
The victims KMIR spoke with say Biyokoglu lived a lavish lifestyle, ordering the most expensive wine and dinner selections, and he wasn't shy about showing off his cars or flaunting his wealth.
He trades cars like he changes his underwear. He's got a Rolls Royce, he's got a Ferrari, Maserati, very expensive Mercedes. He's a big spender. I never realized it was our money that he was spending.
And they're not the only ones alleging fraud. I spoke with a local widow in her 80s who asked not to be identified. She's suing Biyokoglu in civil court for, among other things, this Palm Desert home that she says he took from her. She believes she was targeted because she's a widow, and the amount she says Biyokoglu owes her, some $3 million. Biyokoglu appeared in court last week for unrelated charges, making criminal threats, carrying a concealed weapon, and DUI. In court testimony, the district attorney confirmed a criminal investigation into these fraud and embezzlement allegations. His bail is $500,000. His wife, legal team, and business associates all declined to comment. As it stands now, the victims and their legal teams do not know how much, if any, of their money can be recovered.
They destroy people's emotional and financial happiness. If it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. It did sound too good to be true. Unfortunately, we fell into it.
Biyokoglu is still in custody, unable to make that $500,000 bail. A preliminary hearing is scheduled for later this month for the weapons and DUI charges. Now, it's important to note that he is not yet facing any charges in connection with the investigation into fraud and embezzlement. Back to you.
All right, coming up next, the new jab at Trump from the Clinton campaign.
We'll explain the Trump yourself images you may be